I'd like to say a few more thank yous just before you have your refreshments. Again, thanks very much to Father Richard Léinín and Reverend Ruth Elms for their moving ceremony, and also the choir. And not all of you would have seen the choir because they were off stage at the back of the church. So I'm sure you heard them, it's a beautiful sound, and they were conducted by Maura Mannion, so special thanks to Maura. I'd also like to thank Rob Goodbody for his excellent talk. It was really interesting. And a few other people who helped to bring this together are the Farrell family. We have Naomi here today, who have a lot of history behind them. And this grave that I'm standing beside, the Dillon grave, they have lots of information. They really helped Catherine to put that research together to make that all happen. And it's real history. I'd also like to thank the Bonham String Quartet here, and you're going to hear a little bit more of them now when you enjoy your refreshments. So after 2 years, the grounds here had become sort of a haven for wildlife while the wall was closed and the gate was closed, and I suppose we were being very sustainable for the last 2 years and have lots of wildflowers, but it did need a bit of tidying up to get it in the shape that it is now. And I'd like to give a big thank you to Dunleary County Council, the Parks Department who look after the grounds, and the Heritage Department, and Deirdre Black, our Heritage Officer, is here today, so a big thank you to them for helping to get the wall fixed and the grounds into shape. Particularly Finian Ward and the Parks team, and also our own gardener Fergus Connor, who does great work here all the time. We couldn't have done it without a lot of volunteers, and we had a huge number of volunteers in during the summer helping to clear the place, and many of them are here today, so thanks very much. We also received a number of very generous donations which enable us to give a bit of hospitality today, and we don't have to indulge in dynamic pricing. We mightn't have enough to go around for everybody, but you don't have to pay. So I'd like to thank as well the Léinín Historical Society and Michael McShane for really helping us to put this together, and having the PA system is a real help. And the Léinín Community Council as well, who a number of the volunteers today come from the Léinín Community Council, and they do great work in our area. I'd like to mention the VIPs who come especially again. So we have Jennifer Carroll McNeil, who's our local TD and Minister for European Affairs and Defence, and she's just flown in from Estonia to be here, so thanks very much, Jennifer. We also have Paul Devlin, and I think we have Barry Ward and Carrie Smith and Jacqueline Burke, so it's great turnout from our public representatives, and they have all been very supportive of this heritage site over the years, and so it's great they're here. Finally, and not least, I'd like to mention two special people who've done a huge amount for this area in the last 4 years, and that's our Australian ambassador and his wife Pippa, who live just across the road, and they're over there, and they have really endeared themselves to our community, and they're true ambassadors with capital A. They've got involved in all kinds of community activities, even the beach cleanups with the Léinín Community Council. And every time they go out for a walk with their little dog Ted, they bring a bag and they collect litter. Not just dog litter, they collect other people's litter. And that's just so nice. And I'd like to mention, Pippa they were here during COVID, so they were stuck in the house for the first couple of years. And Pippa threw herself at doing research about the house and the area, and she has produced an absolutely beautiful book about Abbey Lee, which is the name of the ambassador's residence, and it includes a section of the history of our church here, and also some of the big houses in the area, some of these famous people that lived around, and all the political things that were going on 100 or so years ago when that house was being built. It's an absolutely beautiful book. It's a work of art. It includes colour prints of the Harry Clark windows. Harry Clark used to live in that house because he was patronised by the owner. And it's an absolutely beautiful book. So it's September. I know we shouldn't be mentioning the C word, but if any of you are looking for Christmas presents for coming up, or just to treat yourself, it's a really nice book. Now it is a limited edition. It won't be available much longer, and Gary and Pippa are going back next week to Australia. It is available in the local bookshops, and it's online. Just Abbey Lee and Pippa McIntosh are the keywords, and you'll find it. So I'd really recommend that book, but I'd like you all to put your hands together and wish the best to Pippa.
Say a few words.
So thanks very much, and I'll just hand over the mic to Pippa, if you might.
I was just going to say, if anyone wants to buy a copy of the book, you can follow me over to the residence. I've got them there. Like, it's easy to just do it now. So.
Right, Pippa, and she'll even sign it for you, which will be a really nice thing to have. So anyway, just to mention a few more people that the committee, our only committee that look after the site, and they've done a huge amount of catering for today. Hopefully we can get you all a little goodie in a few minutes now. And I hope I haven't left anybody out, but I think we're ready to enjoy the
Brian and
refreshments.
Catherine. Brian and Catherine.